Hello, everyone. Welcome to the King Joe Sports Show. I hope everybody's having a great day, great evening, great night, wherever you are. We'd like to say thank you for joining us. If you don't find it a little bit intrusive to hit that like button and subscribe button. Listen, today we're diving into a topic that's been making waves in sports media. The USA Women's National Team's incredible gold medal victory at the Olympics. But before we get into the celebrations, there's a little cloud hanging over the triumph that we need to address. So, sit there, share, like, subscribe, call your people, man, and tell them, KD is here, King Joe is here, King Joe Sports Show, King David Jordan, let's go!
Took some overtime to get the time right. Had to lose a little mind to get my mind right. Finally realized, but in hindsight, you wanted the limelight. Me priority never once. You kept close but never really wasn't. I accept your lack of focus. Agree with all your choices. Needed you to need me. Needed you to see. Until I found the right direction, I think my reflection would agree. Had to find the me in me.
The Joy Sport by King David Jordan.
Thank you. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? What's going on to everybody? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. It's your boy King Joe, and I hope you guys are blessed and highly favored on a Sunday evening, a Sunday morning, or wherever you are. I hope you guys are having a great day. And we have a lot to talk about. We have some things that we definitely want to talk about. And we definitely want to get into tonight. And it's going to be an interesting conversation. I can't even hang. It's going to be an interesting conversation. Shout out. What's up, Booby? Booby's in the building. Listen, hit your people up. Say, KD's here. He's back. He's on. He's live. He's here. Listen, man, we're glad that you guys are here. If you don't find it remiss to go down and hit the like button. If you don't, if you don't have anything, hit the subscribe button. We definitely appreciate you guys for joining us. Also, if you want to, you can go down and you can check out our merch that we have at the King Joe shop. Hit the link. The link is in the bio. You can hit the merch down there. But let's go ahead and talk about it. The WNBA, the U.S. Women's National Team basketball 5-on-5 won an exhilarating, exciting, a fantastic game tonight. And I'm talking about it was so close. It was so amazing. It was a great game. Anybody that says it wasn't a great game, they've lost their mind. They're haters. So it was definitely a great game. And if you did not watch the game and what happened tonight, the USA team kind of struggled. 26 points at halftime. Came out in the third quarter, got down by 10 points. Then got down again by 5 points. But came back and won by 1 point. And not only did they win, they won the gold medal, which was a really important gold medal if we really think about it. Because of them winning the gold medal, we were able to, I think we tied China for 40 gold medals, but we won the overall medal count. We're number one, but we actually tied China. So it's an important gold medal. Just for the thick of things in the country, just to keep the bragging rights between the countries, to let y'all know, hey, United States is where it's at. But y'all know KD, I'm a global guy. I love everyone. I'm proud to be from the USA, but I love everyone. I definitely love everyone. But the problem that we have here, and the situation that we're finding ourselves in, and the situation that we're finding ourselves watching, even though they had a fantastic, and I mean a fantastic game that was interesting and went down to the buzzard, there still is an issue. There still was what we said in the intro, it was a cloud that definitely still reigned over the gold medal winners of the United States women's national basketball team. It was an incredible victory. But y'all know what that cloud that hung over that victory was? It was none other than Miss Caitlin Clark. Queen Caitlin. Caitlin Clark Kent. It was a cloud that, even though they won, even though it's an amazing game, even though it's an amazing game, the conversation and what was trending was Caitlin Clark. And as much as people want to talk, and as much as people we congratulate the women's national team, it was an issue that one of the brightest stars wasn't there. And despite her phenomenal performance and undeniable impact on the game, Caitlin Clark didn't make the cut for Team USA. And as the team basked today in their gold medal glory, the controversy surrounding Caitlin Clark's snub was trending once again. It was trending once again. The situation of Caitlin Clark not making the team was the conversation all over social media, all over the media, even though they just won a beautiful and hard-fought game by 1 point. A lot of people would say they escaped. The conversation still was Caitlin Clark and her being Snub. You know, naturally the discourse about the game, if you watch the game, was, really gravitated towards the omission of Caitlin Clark from the lineup. And with Chelsea Gray and Diana Taurasi struggling the way they did, it even illuminated the fact that Caitlin Clark wasn't there even more. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And now that they've won the gold, shout out to Booby, shout out to VVS. What's up, Paris? How you doing, Miss Paris? You doing all right? Now that they've won the gold, the media feels like the team, the selection committee, the coach were all vindicated because they won the gold. And they're saying, and I went on Twitter, I went on social media, and I saw the post on social media. I saw people saying, "Oh, so glad the United States women's national team won the gold, because if they would have lost, Caitlin Clark fans would have been unbearable. If they would have lost, the banter for Caitlin Clark fans would have been spectacular. If they would have lost, we would have had to have this conversation of whether or not Caitlin should have been on the team or not. If they would have, that's what the media, that's what they were saying on social media. That's what they were saying on Fox. And that's what they were saying throughout the media was, woo, woo, woo. I'm so glad them girls got to go. I'm so glad they won. by the very tip of the 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 toes. I'm so glad they won by the very the tip of the toes being on the line. They felt like that was enough to hush the Clarkies. They wanted to say, yeah, we won the goal. That was the mission. That's what we was here for. And that was the conversation. And we want to say, hold up, wait a minute. I need to put that as a sample. We need to get that sample. Hold up, wait a minute. Guess what? Listen, the conversations, ladies and gentlemen, is still there. The Clarkies, the CCs, King Joe, and other ones are saying, wait 1 second. Hold up, wait a minute. We still have to have a conversation here. Congratulations to the United States National Women's Basketball Team on winning gold. But hold up, wait a minute. There's still a conversation to be had. Because if I remember correctly, it doesn't matter who it was. Any Clarkie, any person that supports Caitlin Clark, the people that didn't like Caitlin Clark, all of it. If anybody that worked in media, worked in sports, worked in any type of situation like that, right? Anybody, no, I haven't heard anybody. I haven't heard Mitch. I haven't heard Ben. I haven't heard Coach. I haven't heard anyone sit there and say United States wasn't going to win gold. Y'all definitely heard KD say that. KD said that. I said they better win. Nobody thought that the United States was going to Paris, France, and was not winning gold. Everybody I knew said, hey, they're going to win. They're going to win. We know they're going to win. It's pretty much done. They're going to win the gold. 60 games in a row, 8 straight gold medals since 92. They're going to win. We never thought that they was going to lose. We never thought they was going to lose. Before we got to this Olympics, we never thought they were going to lose until, hold up, wait a minute, until we saw them on the court. Because what the media told us and shot us was that, hey, that Caitlin Clark was not good enough to make this team. What the media shot us was, hey, this team, the best 12 players in the WNBA are on the team. And these are the ladies. There's no one that she could replace on this team. And this team, hold up, wait a minute. Nobody ever thought that the women's national basketball team 5-on-5 was not going to win the gold medal. That wasn't the conversation. That wasn't the conversation. That was not the conversation. Anybody that had any common sense, anybody that had any sports knowledge, because they love to say, well, these new players, these new fans that came in the WNBA don't know. We all said, they probably going to win again. They're going to win the gold. It wasn't a real big doubt in our mind until we saw them on the court. It wasn't a doubt in our mind until they were down 10 points in the third quarter. And we were like, wait a minute. They ain't 0 for 3 they haven't hit any threes and a half and scored 26 points. That's when we start saying, hold up. They can lose. They might not win gold. That's the point in which we start saying, When we saw them going against Japan and Japan was sticking with them in the first half, that's when we start saying, they not that good. He was saying, we still was like, they're the favorite, but whoa. Well, when we saw Coach Reeves, substitutions, and we saw the way she was coaching the team, we was like, oh, snap. They're not that great. They might actually not win. When we saw Diana Taurasi and Chelsea Gray and Lord, I hate to put Lord because I love her. I love her. She's one of my favorite players. But when we saw them get on the court and they were absolutely useless on the court, that's when we start saying, they might not win. That's when we start saying, nobody before Paris Olympics was like, United States women's national basketball team wasn't going to win the championship. Nobody. It wasn't until they got to Paris and got on the court that we started saying, wow. They need Caitlin. It wasn't until they got on the court and we actually started seeing them play. And we went through all the games and we saw Diana Taurasi average 0.7 points during the Olympics. 0.7 points during the Olympics. We was like, yo, this is a problem. We saw Chelsea Gray could not defend anybody on the court. We was like, yo. When we saw Sabrina Ionescu, I know I'm saying the name wrong. Please don't hold that against me. When we saw Sabrina up there, we was like, oh, she's definitely not. And we was looking at the team and said, they don't have any guards. When we saw Aja Wilson and Stewie having to bring the ball up the court, that's when we was like, yo, we got some questions. Because you guys shot us a bill of goods that this was the best 12 players, that Caitlin Clark was not good enough. She didn't fit in. Y'all even blamed the fans on why Caitlin Clark didn't make this team. Y'all blame KD. Oh, these guys spearing hatred. And we were saying, there's no way that Chelsea Gray is better than Caitlin. She's been hurt. There's no way a 42-year-old Diana Taurasi is better than Caitlin. That's what we were saying. Not only that, we were also saying, hey, not only we going to win gold, so that's already, we were saying it was already a given. Am I lying? We were saying it was already given that the United States women's national basketball team was going to win gold. There was no trepidation with me saying they probably going to win. It wasn't until we saw the team. We saw how the coaches were coaching the team. We saw Dawn Staley saying, well, maybe we made a mistake. Maybe we made a mistake. The way Caitlin's playing now, she definitely would be a consideration. Hey, don't start to edge your bets. You said that she wasn't good enough. You guys sat there and said Caitlin Clark wasn't good enough to be on this United States national basketball team. You said who could she replace? Now maybe pull up the articles. Now maybe pull up the clips. Who could she replace? Whose spot could she take? And we always said like, well, maybe the 42-year-old. Well, maybe the woman that just came off an injury of a year that can't slide laterally. Oh, we getting into it today. We're congratulating them for winning gold. Congratulations. We're happy. But let's not be honest. Let's kind of be honest. Like in the chat, y'all let me know. Y'all tell me the truth. Be honest now. I don't want you guys telling me any stories. Thank you for everybody that's watching. If you get a chance, please do not hesitate to hit the like. We got to get the likes up. Get the likes up. Hit that like button. Shout out to everyone on X. Make sure you hit that follow on X. .7 points, VVS. She averaged 0.7 points. But you can't sit. The conversation that you guys shot the fans. You guys says that you guys told us that Caitlin Clark fans were unreasonable for wanting Caitlin Clark to be a part of the Olympic team. I have the article here. No. Wait. Let me because I want you guys to see. I want you guys to see because you guys will think that we just made it up. You guys will say, "Hey, they just made it up." They literally just made it up. And I'm looking like, no, we didn't. USA basketball chair. This is foxnews.com. This is on June 11th, 2020. See, I like to go back. I'm one of those guys that I like to call my shot. Then come back and say, I told you so. You know what I'm saying? I like everybody come against you and say, oh, King, you don't know what you're talking about. Right? That's all y'all need to make sure you like and subscribe. Because I like to come back and say, I tried to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I tried to warn you. I tried to let you know what's going to happen. On June 11th, the USA basketball chair, the chair of the USA basketball committee that selected the team said it would be irresponsible to put Caitlin Clark on the Olympic roster. They didn't say it was wrong. She said it would be irresponsible. Oh, my gosh. I said wow. To put Caitlin Clark. And I said, huh? And see, this is because they want to move the goalposts and they want to say that, hey, it's the Caitlin Clark fans are unrealistic. They want to say that the Caitlin Clark, hold on, I want to put it on the screen. Can we put it on the screen? Hold on, I got it. Irresponsible. I couldn't believe that. Sure. Because people look at us and they say, hey, the Caitlin Clark fans are just being unreasonable. They're just a whole bunch of fans that just jumped on when the Caitlin Clark came in. We don't know sports. You know, we racist. What else they say about us? We racist. We don't like women. All the stuff that they say, and then we sit there and say, but wait a minute. You guys, we're just saying we disagree with what you're saying. Show it. Y'all got it. All right, here it is. Listen. USA basketball chair. This is Fox News on June 11th. Y'all see the date right there. Take the graphics off. All right. June 11th, USA basketball chair says it would be irresponsible to put Caitlin Clark on the Olympic roster. The word she used was irresponsible. Think about that. Irresponsible. The USA basketball staff knew what kind of backlash they would get if they had not included Caitlin Clark into the Olympic roster. Well, they made a decision to leave the number one pick off, and the noise has been loud. You know, it's irresponsible. Clark herself said they woke up a monster. It remains a debate whether she was snubbed or not, and they definitely woke up a monster. They definitely woke up. Her team went from being out of the playoffs to now we're in the playoffs. He was saying she's put herself really. Oh, y'all can't see it. Hold on, wait. They said they can't see it. Oh, wait. Hold on. I want to show y'all this. Go back. Because I want to make sure they see the clip so they don't make sure I'm not making up anything. USA basketball chair said it would have been irresponsible to put Caitlin Clark on the Olympic roster. Irresponsible. Oh, we're going to get to how they said. Zay, what's up, Zay? How you doing? Oh, the team's in here tonight, man. We're going to take our time tonight. The team's in here tonight. Shout out to everyone, man. Everybody, throw a like up for yourself. Just throw a like just because you're here. You're in the room tonight. I appreciate it. Let me throw a like. I'm throwing a like myself. You would say, let me throw a like up. You know what I'm saying? Throw a like up. Listen to me now. Listen. The USA staff knew what it was. Well, they made a decision to leave number one. Clark herself said they woke up a monster, which is true. However, the organization feels that simply Clark isn't one of the 12 best players to represent the United States. She's not the 12. Listen to what they said. She's not the 12 best player to. Do you listen? Oh my gosh. To represent now, you know, we ain't gonna talk about Adrian Wilson. Talk about Copper was a baddie. You said. Give me 2 words to describe the Copper. She's a bad bee. Of course, Clark brings an unprecedented. The eyeballs Clark brings are unprecedented in the women's game. She was the star of the 4 most watched women's college basketball games ever. 3 of which came in the past March Madness. Attendance and ratings for her games also don't even compare to others. However, USA basketball only cares about winning, not popularity. They simply feel that Clark would not help them. That's this is what we said. This is Coach Cheryl Reeves. It would be irresponsible for us to talk about her in a way other than how she will impact the play of the team. Selection Committee Chair Jen Rizzardotti told the Associated Press. Because it wasn't a purview of our committee to decide how many people will watch or how many people will root for us in the U.S., it was our purview to create the best team we could for Coach Cheryl Reeves. And Cheryl Reeves was horrific. It's a talk. Listen, Cheryl Reeves was horrific. It was a doggone toss-up between, Cheryl Reeves coaching, her coaching. I don't know who was worse, her or Steve Kerr. It was a toss-up. It's a toss-up. Who was worse, Cheryl Reeves or Steve Kerr? We don't know who was worse. But this is what they said. They said that Caitlin Clark was not one of the best 12 players to represent the team. It would be irresponsible. It would be irresponsible. The potential backlash that would come had Clark gotten a little playing time. All right? They said the Clarkies would have been worse than Jason Tatum fans. They said we would have been worse than Jason Tatum fans. Y'all know Jason Tatum fans was out there like, put Jason in until Jason got in. They was like, you know what, sit Jason Bay down. They're like, we still love Jason. Jason's a champion. That boy just had a baby by Ella May. And they were like, put Jason in. Jason got up there and started shooting around. They're like, hey, sit Jason down. But Jason, as bad as Jason Taylor played the Olympic, it does not compare to the offer that Chelsea Gray and the offer that Diana Taurasi was throwing up every game. Every game. Every game. It was like, yo, they scored in one game. What are we doing? Every game. I was like, every game? Y'all saw how my voice went on high like that. That's how I was thinking. I looked at the box score and said, 0 again? Every game. Every game. It was so bad that Diana Taurasi. Listen, Lisa Leslie was on the halftime show. Well, maybe put Diana Taurasi in the game. I was like, why? We need some threes. And we looking at that, and it was so apropos when the young lady from France hit the long distance three, which was really one of the highlights of the game. To be honest, when she hit that long distance three from half court from France, the girl from France hit the long distance three from France, what's the first thing that came to your mind? I was like, Caitlin Clark. Be honest, and then put it in the chat. When she hit the long distance three, I was like, oh, they're gonna look. I said, man, US might lose. I like, if they lose this game, it is going to be bad for them. Old girl hit the long distance three. I was like, she hit the Caitlin on USA. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Hey, she hit the long. I said, I like, these girls in trouble. These girls are in trouble. 26 points I have, 0 for 3. And we're looking at, and we're legitimately looking at these young ladies. Hold on, put me back on the screen. I'm at live. We're legitimately looking at these young ladies like, what? I couldn't believe Lisa Leslie got on national television, international television, and said, hey, they need to put in Diana Taurasi. I was like, these are the people that I was like, man, listen, they need to fire some of these analysts out here because they got personal relationships. We need some threes. What Diana Taurasi? I'm like, they already hit a 3 on series. Diana ain't hit a 3 since she been in Paris. Diana, thank you. When she hit that long 3, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, put Diana in the game for what? Every time they put Chelsea Gray in the game, France went up. United States won this game without a point guard. Well, they did put Chelsea Plum in there. And Chelsea Plum didn't even, she hit a couple threes. Really, Chelsea Plum played, nah. Nah. Jewel Lord can't get no player time. I was like, what's really going on? I was like, what's really going on? But we told you this. I told you. I said the best lineup. I think I told y'all the best lineup was going to be Plum, Stewie, AJ Wilson. I said Copper and Young. I said because that's the only way you're gonna stop them on defense. You can't. You defensively, none of the other players that you got on there from the guard, they're too small or they're not athletic enough. They're not athletic enough. We called it out, but y'all swear we don't know basketball. We said they're gonna struggle at the guard position, but the media, the sports media, these ladies with these initiatives, these ladies with these agendas kept telling us that we were being unfair. Now they're saying they're moving the goalpost. Say, oh, whew, we won goal. By the tippity tip of their toe. And I agree, Zane. It took a whole half to put Copper in the game. And I'm looking at her like, what are you doing? I'm gonna be honest with y'all, just straight up. I really don't like calling for people jobs. I don't. But the whole committee should be fired. And listen, this team, they don't need to be fired. They need to retire. Go out with this team. Go out with this team. Just go out. The guard position is where they struggled at. 0.7 points. I mean, I could, like, listen. Damn, we got the stats. Can we show the stats of the game? We got the stats. I want y'all to look at the stats of this game. Pull up. Let's go to the stats. It's unbelievable. Like, because people think that we're being unreasonable when we start talking about how these games are going. People say we're being unreasonable, and we're not being unreasonable. We're just saying, hey, we see what's going on. We see that Gabby Williams, who's not even in I don't think they say, well, who's she play for Chicago Sky? They say, man, she's not even in the league right now. I don't think. She averaging 7 points. Her and Copper took over the game. And let's be honest, AJ Wilson was out there looking like Angel Reese. I told y'all, ever since All-Star game, AJ Wilson been looking more and more like Angel Reese out there. Now maybe play my shoot like Angel. I was like, Angel can't shoot. What is going on? Lord. See what she had, 21, 13. 13, hey, half of those are off our own shot. She was 2 for 9 in the first half. But she didn't come back in the second half and play much better. She got her free throws. And she's laying that Olympics. But they almost killed AJ Wilson up there. AJ Wilson, I don't know if New York wins the championship this year. I mean, not New York, but I don't know if Las Vegas wins the championship this year. That's a lot on AJ Wilson. That's a lot on her. And and by the end of the Olympics, she was gassed. This is the worst I've seen AJ Wilson play. And I'm not, I ain't been watching her that long, but hey, this is the worst I've seen her play. This is the worst I've seen her play. Kelsey Plum gave 12 points. Stewie struggled. And we said we would sit here watching the game. I think the last video that we talked about this. I said, hey, AJ Wilson and Stewie can't struggle. If they struggle, they got a chance. They have a huge chance to lose because they don't have any guards. They don't have any guards. They don't have any guards. And what it shows, and if we really, really be honest, and we listen to what Enrique Nguale says, The snub. Because we talk about Caitlyn Snub, but we got to talk about Enrique Snub, too. It was so bad that Enrique said, man, just take my name out the pool. I don't even, I already know what it's about. It's so bad that Enrique wasn't there. Caitlyn wasn't there. Well, you had strong guards that should have been playing. Now, I'm hearing Enrique saying she's not going to play for the United States. I hope she changes her mind. If she's still in the league 4 years from now. But this team is this. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be totally honest. This team is over. Right? Give them their gold medal. That's hilarious. It is a gold medal because half the team was hurt. Give them their gold medal. But this team is over. And already they talking about Caitlin Clark is the favorite to. And I couldn't believe that they did. I was like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that. If you ain't talking about the rest of the season, we ain't trying to hear nothing you got to say about Caitlin Clark in the Olympics. She's the favorite to make the Olympic team next. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. No one. No one's trying to hear that. Now we want Caitlin to be on the team. No. You had a chance to have her on the last year. You had a chance to have her on this year, I'm sorry. You had a chance to have her on it this year. And you disrespected her. We need about 2-3 years. Let's chill out a little bit. Just enjoy the goal. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your goal. And let's chill out a little bit. And listen, they was thinking Jesus. They legitimately was thinking Jesus that girl's foot on the line. They was thinking the Lord. They was like, yeah. I ain't never seen each other. Nah, hush, King. I was about to say something. I had to catch. I was about to say that I was making jokes. I had to catch us because I know they would have got everybody mad. They were so happy that Gabby Williams, little tippity toe, had to be on the line. And I think at the end of the day, guys, what it shows is this. What it shows is a lot of these media people, they're bought, right? We all know this. But a lot of the agenda of the media, a lot of times overrides common sense, overrides what we see. And they try to shoot us stuff, and we're looking at them like, you can't shoot that to me. We saw these young ladies struggle. We saw Asia Wilson have to play 33 minutes. Jackie Young played 28 minutes, was 1 for 7. Brianna Stewart played 31 minutes, was 2 for 8. Collier played 27 minutes, was 3 for 7. Alyssa, 0 for 1. Sabrina, 0 for 1. Sabrina, no points. If it was for Kalia Cooper and Kelsey Plum coming and score 24 points, we get, honestly, let's keep it real. Let's keep it above. If you watch the game, the United States team should have got blown out. They really should have got blown because the second half, when them girls was up for 3, they missed about 3 wide open. They missed about 5 or 6 wide open threes. I'm talking about wide open. Nobody near them. And they was rolling in and out. But we can't make room. Think about this now. The star of the French team was Gabby Williams, who averages 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 1 rebound, 2 rebounds. And we couldn't put Caitlin Clark on the team. Just let that sink in your head for a second. just let that sink in your head for a second. They told us that these ladies were the best 12. We showed y'all the article. They said they were the best 12. by the end of the series, we was looking like can't be. We were looking by the end of Paris, France, the gold medal team won, but they were not the best team at all. They weren't. And how many times we saw it in the All-Star game? We saw it in Paris, and we were right, guys. Clarkies, Reese's Pieces, all the people that were saying, hey, they should have some younger players on this team. Because guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, France is coming. You come to Los Angeles, France is coming. These teams are getting better. These teams are getting better. And they're starting to get like the NBA where, hey, you got these agendas, putting the best team for agendas on there, going to get you beat. It's going to get you beat. It is. It's going to get you beat. So the conversation is not over, ladies and gentlemen. The conversation is just starting. And the conversation starts like this. We got to get rid of the committee. That's the conversation. The conversation starts like this. You guys can say what you want to say, but they dropped the ball. USA won gold. We all knew they was going to win gold. I don't know anybody that didn't think USA wasn't going to win gold. Most of us never doubted USA was going to win gold until we saw them play. Until we saw Coach Reed's coach. Then we start seeing the inadequacies of the team. Did they win? Yes. But did they have style points? 0%. 0%. That girl from Belgium is right. She's nice. She's nice. You're right, Zane. Girl from Belgium was nice. France was open all night. They just missed shots. If France hits 40% of their shots, of their threes, this game is a blowout. It's a blowout. And I know y'all gonna say woulda, coulda. But I'm just saying, we're looking and we're seeing this situation. We say, hey, we could have used a fast point guard that could create shots for other teammates. I wonder who that could be. Who could stretch the floor that they're gonna have to guard 90 feet. And she can get up the floor. Guess what? And guess what? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something to the people talking about the physicality. But see, the WNBA, y'all actually did it. Y'all actually if y'all was smart, you would have used the hatred that you guys had for Caitlin Clark when she came in the league trying to show her. Y'all would have understood that prepared her for the Olympics. The physicality that y'all gave Caitlin Clark at the beginning of the year prepared her for the Olympics. Because guess what? Guess who wasn't ready for that? Chelsea Gray. Guess who wasn't ready for that? Sabrina. Guess who wasn't ready for that? Diana. When y'all tried that full court press mess with Caitlin Clark, guess what she's doing? Giving people open layups. Ridiculous. And we're not falling. Listen, man, we're not falling for it. We're glad they won the gold. Majority of us. They act like it didn't happen. They act like Zane. They act like they wasn't beating her up all year, and she was developing calluses to say, okay, cool, I'm gonna get stronger. You know, like when you lift and you're doing hard work and everything, your hands start developing calluses. And you know the work, and then the reason you develop calluses is because your hand is saying, okay, we got this work to do, so we're gonna have to, prepare. You know, the more you lift weights, your muscles start developing, right? And now you can take the punishment. The Element, what's that Element? Element said the USA, no, they are catching up. Well, a lot of our players are playing on the other teams. Element said the other country got the USA should win every game by 20. That was embarrassing. That was horrible. It was horrible coaching. The team, let's start. Before we get to the coaching, let's talk about the committee that put this team together. The team was flawed. The team was flawed. And what we said, everything, listen, I'm telling you guys, all the questions that Clarkies, all the questions that some of the media too, we got to give them credit, all the questions that we had, hey, is she one of the top 12 players on this team? Are those the top 12 players in the league? We questioned that. We said, no, they're not the top 12 players. Who could Caitlin replace? We said Taurasi, Chelsea Gray. She could replace those. I even said she could replace Sabrina, but if y'all want to keep Sabrina on the team, that's cool. Right? We said off the rip. Those are two players that she definitely could replace. All right? So those are two things that we knocked in the way. Then we talk about the one thing that a lot of people they're not wanting to talk about. And in the article, they actually were so adamant to not want to acknowledge was the fact of the popularity that Caitlin would bring to the game. But then you complain, because I read the article where they complained because there was no media. It was only 18 media members in there after the semifinal game. You complain because the attendance were low for your game. Now, I'm pretty sure they may do numbers for the finals, the gold medal finals. It is, and you playing in France. And after the show that Steph Curry put on last night, people probably still interested and want to see some more international basketball. And it was the last event of the Paris Olympics. So you probably gonna get some views. You're not gonna get anywhere near the 19.5 that Steph Curry them got. Now, the only person that got close to that was Caitlin Clark against South Carolina when she got 18.5. I mean, so 19, 18, you know the deal. So if you wanted those numbers, you might should have got, but now you wrote an article saying, hey, the press and the media is disrespectful. The press and the media is not showing up. And what y'all tried to say was people were racist. Y'all tried to make it a race issue, and y'all tried to make it a feminist issue. And all of us were sitting there saying, no. It was like, slow down, clown. It's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That was not it. Y'all tried to say it was racist, and y'all tried to say it was feminist. We didn't like women, and we didn't like black women. And we was like, no. Then y'all had the audacity to say it was homophobic. And we was like, no, it's not. No. That's the lies that the media tries to project. Y'all worse than politics. That's the lies that y'all try to tell us. Oh, they were homophobic. Or is it because it's an LG, it's a hot lesbian league, and it's black women, and that's why they're not. No, we said from the beginning. I feel myself. I'm in my zone. We said from the beginning. The issue, that wasn't the issue. We said from the beginning that the WNBA was trash. Trash, because the people who ran the WNBA is trash. Not the players. We always said we love the players. But it was like, y'all don't like women. I was like, no, we don't. We love women's basketball. Women's basketball been getting numbers for years. For years. The organizations, the people that run it are trash. They have agendas that's not about growing the league or doing the things that are attractive to viewers and consumers. The masses. The vast majority of us don't care what your sexual orientation is or preference. It wasn't that. You know how we can prove that it wasn't that? It wasn't that you was black and you was a black woman, because Simone Biles didn't have any trouble getting people to watch. Jordan didn't have any trouble getting people to watch her. And we just found out that Jordan lost her bronze medal. That was crazy. They had to go to the court, and they just stripped Jordan of a bronze medal in gymnastics. If you guys didn't know. So you can't say that. Last time I looked, we don't have any white guys on the U.S. men's Olympic team. We got a couple of light-skinned brothers, but we ain't got no Caucasians. Now, next year, 2024, definitely going to be zone. That kid from Duke is special. Telling y'all, look out for that kid from Duke. That kid from Duke is special. That kid from Duke is special. Probably the number one pick in the draft this year. But last time I checked, we had no white guys. But when it comes to women's basketball, when it comes to women's national team, oh, you guys are racist, you're homophobes. 190. We talked about it last week. 193 participants in the Olympics. Guess what? They're LGBTQ plus. 193, the most in history. Sha'Carri Richardson. I don't know this. I mean, I know this. Let me spend some. Sha'Carri Richardson is a black woman and she's LGBT plus. You hear us not saying we not watching Sha'Carri run? But you guys in the media portray all this stuff. Y'all don't like black women. Y'all homophobes. That's why we not popular. No, you're not popular because y'all have people in decisions that have agendas, and we understand as consumers and people that consume the content that you guys put out, we understand what your agenda is. You guys are sexist. Y'all don't like women. But we just sat there and watched. Yeah, listen, I watched doggone every gymnastic broadcast. The beauty and oh my God, the beauty in those ladies and how they flip and the talent and the choreography. It's like, yo, I'm a musician. I love it. All the races with women that were running, we was like, yo, you think I was tuned in to Sha'Carri Richardson running the 100 millimeter, the 100 meter? You think I was tuned in to the Olympic running the 400 meter? Y'all think we wasn't tuned into that? Shout out to X. X is going crazy right now. I appreciate y'all. I think we wasn't tuned into that. I'm just starting to learn to love soccer. The soccer team has one of the most highest LGBT team in the Olympics. It wasn't that. What we were upset about was you guys didn't put the best product. That's what you do. What was our fear when Caitlin came into the league? What we kept saying, man, they don't know how to market Caitlin Clark. They don't know what to do at Caitlin Clark. They don't know. The Angel Reese is a little different, right? I'm gonna tell you why Angel's different, right? Angel Reese is a sister. Angel Reese has social media, right? So Angel Reese had already had the marketing kind of down pat with social media and the things that was going on in social media, and her popularity in social media resonates a lot of times easier to being able to market her markability. All right? Caitlin is not really she's now starting to get on social media, but she's really not a social media darling like that. But we told y'all what it was about. I ain't gonna say it because last time I saw it, the IOC blocked my video. That's why I ain't playing no Olympic clips. I ain't put no picture. Y'all block my joint now. I promise you, I'm sending papers. They ain't just demonetized it. They took it down. I was like, I didn't even show a video. I just showed a little small picture of the little blue gay man that y'all had running around there. Y'all like, King, you ain't posting in a while. No, I did post. They took my post down. But these are the narratives that the media is going to try to portray over the next few days to try to say, hey, the reason why people wasn't showing up to the games is because we're black women. And I'm like, Simone Biles is black. Because we're black. 19.5 million to watch the men's play. It's because we're women. Simone Biles is a black woman. Because we LGBT+. Sha'Carri Richardson is LGBT+. Black woman, all the checks. say that. Stop the lies. Stop the false narratives. And just say, we suck at promoting our game. We're trash at promoting our game. We made a mistake. We messed up and heads need to roll. Hey, we lucked out, and the girl by the tip of her toe, we won the game. But truth be told, we should have lost. And if they would have lost, trust me, they knew it. That's why if they would have lost, all hell would have broke loose. 100%. We're still saying Caitlyn should have been on the team. And they won. If they would have got silver, and there's nothing really ashamed to be. Like when I saw Wemby crying about silver, and when you saw, I'll tell you another thing. When I saw Steph hit those threes, I was thinking three things. Steph is a bad joker, boy. Steph Curry is amazing. Right? You gotta give Steph Curry. I was sitting there screaming at the TV, oh my God, he hit another one. Hey, I could barely move, right? But I'm screaming at the TV, he had another one, baby. He had another one. I'm jumping out. I'm jumping out the bed, y'all. First of all, I want to thank you guys for your prayers and everybody that's been praying for me. For those that don't know, I've been going through something, and we've been rehabbing. You know what I'm saying? Working hard to get back, and I appreciate everyone that's been praying for me. I appreciate people that's been sending super chats and doing different things of that nature while I was down. I appreciate y'all. It's still something that we're working on. It's still something that we're rehabbing. It's gonna be something really that I'm gonna have to do. But we're back. We're walking, and I bless God. But I'm sitting in the bed, and I'm seeing Steph Curry hit all these threes, and I'm going like, oh my God. And I'm looking at E, and I'm saying, E, I'm like, you see, oh, he hit another one. Like we were saying, and then it dawned on me. I said, you know what? This would be cool. I said, the only other player that possibly could do this in basketball is Caitlin Clark. And we don't get a chance to see it. And we're not going to get a chance to see it. The only other person that could put on a show like this, possibly, where he's just shooting and going unconscious, only the person we've seen doing that, other than Dame Dash, is Caitlin Clark. And they were cheated. And the Olympics know they were cheated. NBC know they were cheated. NBC was asking the question. That's why Mike Tirico was asking Don Steady, why you ain't got Caitlin on the team? No, Steph wasn't going to be cold all night. Steph went out there and put on the show. When Steph hit the 2 threes in a row, I said, uh-oh. We seen this movie before. And that's crazy. Let me say this. That's the thing about it, though. For us in the United States, we seen this movie before. We see how this is going to play out. We sat there and watched Steph do this over and over. He hit a couple of threes and he started dancing. He's out there. But when he hit the 3 and he went and told Draymond, don't worry about me, and there was a second one, I said, oh, game's over. It's over with. We've seen that before. Us being in the we that live in the United States, we've seen that we've seen that before. So we knew what was going to happen. We knew what was happening. Shoot, the men's team knew what was happening. That's how LeBron was giving out the way. That's how Steph passed the ball to KD. KD passed the ball right back to Steph. We knew it. We've seen it before. We've witnessed it. We've witnessed it because they play in the United States, and if you're a basketball fan, you've seen this and you've seen what's going to happen. So we knew what was going to happen. We saw when Steph started dancing and Steph started talking, and he's running down the court. We was like, uh-oh, they're in trouble. But you know who may not have seen that before, or who got to finally witness that live? The people in France, the people from Japan, the people from all over the world that may not have had that opportunity. Australia, Belgium, whatever, may have not ever had that opportunity to see that live on that stage before. We seen that. Now they got a chance to see it to be like, stuff. Like, wow. They got a chance to see it front hand in the front seat. And France, as good as much as France was making noise, and as great as a home court advantage France had for their French team to win gold, and as competitive as France was in that game, it got to a moment where everyone in that stadium just sat there and legitimately witnessed the greatness of Steph Curry's shooting. They got to enjoy it. So even France fans was like, oh my God. Even France, even the fans of France. It was almost like, y'all remember the Rocky movie and Rocky 3 when Rocky went to, what was it, the Ukraine? With Russia? He went to Russia. And he was fighting, slowing off in Russia. And by the mid end of the rounds, they started cheering Rocky, Rocky, Rocky. That's how France was with Steph Curry. They wanted their team to win, but they was enjoying the greatness of, oh, we get to see this up close. We've seen it on video, we've seen it on TV, but now we get to see it live. Now, guess how many more kids, guess how many more young adults, guess how many more players the NBA has just attracted because of Steph Curry? Because of LeBron James, KD. But the W doesn't get that. Because they didn't get to see Caitlin Clark. No. They didn't get to see the female version of Steph Curry ball out. They didn't get to see that. But I'll tell you who will get to see it. The WNBA will get to see it the second half of the season. We're going to see it the second half because CC's on the way back, baby. Thumbs up if you're excited to see CC back. And from what I'm hearing from that new mini camp, Caitlin's got her shot back. Caitlin got her shot. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is what the Clarkies were saying. This is what, and because I think they're already talking about 2028, and like it's guaranteed. Y'all know how hinged this world is? Y'all know how crazy this world is? They keep talking about 2028 like it's scary. Caitlin is going to take Diana Taurasi's spot. Listen, man. Listen. 4 years from now, I'm going to make a prediction. 4 years from now, you may have 2-3 players from this team here. Probably should make the Olympic team. Maybe 2 or 3. Agent Wilson might still be playing at the level that she's playing at 4 years from now. That's a long time. Copper. Young is kind of up there. We know Chelsea Gray and Taurasi probably should retire after this year. It's going to be a totally different United States team. And truth be told, they really don't have anybody to protect the pass to baton to. So the USA men's team, they were smart enough to get Halliburton, who said he put on Twitter, he said he felt like he did when you get the class, everybody does a class project and you don't do anything but you still get an A. That's how he felt. They were able to get Halliburton up there. They were able to get the kid from Minnesota. I can't believe I'm slipping. Anthony Edwards. they were able to get Anthony Edwards. They were Jason Tatum. I know he didn't play much, but this is what Jason Tatum's second Olympic, second gold medal. So they got Jason Tatum, they got Anthony Edwards, they got Halliburton. They got some of the young guys an opportunity to get a nice little feel of what it's like to be in the Olympic competition. And you got 3 pretty young, talented players there that the league is really, really, really counting on. But I would tell you guys this, in Los Angeles, listen, let me say this. If y'all don't know, y'all ain't know. We're going to talk more about when during the NBA season. That man done told y'all, Wemby's coming. Wemby up is coming. Wemby up. Hey, listen. Hey, Wemby up put the whole world on notice. They said Wemby. They said, hey, he said, man, next 3-4 years, man, it's gonna be a problem. They said, oh, for the NBA or the Olympic team. He said everywhere. I said, ooh. I said, okay. They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to go. It's gonna have to be a youth movement. Brittany Griner's out of there. I think Brittany Griner's hurt. I think she's still hurt. I think she tried to tough it out, and then I'm glad she had a moment of clarity when she cried at the Olympic gold thing. I'm glad she had that moment of clarity. You saw full circle from kneeling during the national anthem to having a moment of clarity when it means a lot. That shows you that sometimes you got lots of people up. Can't put them in jail. I mean, they be like, free. Oh, who's the rapper that get locked up? Free Coolio. I don't know the rapper. I'm naming the name. Free Studio. And then he be like, no, let Studio go to jail for a little while. Maybe he get some clarity. She went there to Russia, and she came back, and she won the gold medal. And I think she's trying to say, hey, United States, I paid y'all back. Y'all got me out. I paid y'all back with a gold medal, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's good that she had that moment of clarity. You know what I'm saying? That full circle, that moment of clarity to be like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the fact this means something to me being a part of the United States. You know, being in jail in Russia make you feel like that. a lot of people take, let's be honest. And we all talk about racism and homophobia. Listen, man, people been telling me that France, and if you're from France, no disrespect, but I've been hearing that France has been racist. I've been hearing that this. I know y'all heard what happened to Aisha Curry and Steph Curry them recently with the baby and everything. Well, that made Aisha Curry cry. That news there. We'll cover it. But I'm just saying, you know, freedom gives you a different appreciation. Being free gives you a different appreciation. You know what I'm saying? When you got jail, you know, cats ain't just running out of jail because they ain't running out of prison. Like, I'm free. They ain't just running out. But I'm pretty sure being in jail in Russia is a little different than being in jail in the United States. You know, United States is kind of like, in some areas, it's like a country club. You know what I'm saying? Being in prison, and you know, some areas it's like you can go to school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got, you know, you go out there, you can ball, you can, you know, do different things, you get a degree. You know, you can sneak a phone in, you know, still got Facebook. I literally have prisoners that's friends on my on social media that be taking pictures in their whole white outfit. You know what I'm saying? Be cool. Be cold, right? They be sure taking pictures, they be cooking and stuff like that. It's probably a little bit different in Russia. Probably a little bit different. Being a prisoner of war, being a prisoner in Russia or China or something like that, it's probably a little bit different. So I'm pretty sure she had that moment of clarity when she's on the stand and they was playing the national anthem. Pretty sure it meant something to her. That's hilarious. Pretty sure it meant something to her. But at the end of the day, I'm glad she had that full circle moment. But she's not going to be there in 2028. Brittany Griner is not going to be there. She's 33 now. They'll be 37. You know, she's not going to be there. So the question is, and the people start to think now because they know these teams are coming. They know these teams are coming. They know Belgium's coming. They know France is coming. They know these teams are coming. And I'm going to be honest with you. Japan had a little size. Japan was out there running out there doing that thing for about a half. They said, dogs, ain't they having a dark basement? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but we got to get, so At the end of the day, congrats. Ladies, congrats. Appreciate you. Congrats on your goal. Like I said, it's never the players that we really have issues with. I ain't gonna say that. Because Dr. Russell was talking a lot of noise not to get no run. And she said, imagine being sentenced 9 years for weed, then being freed by a president who people call racist. You know what I'm saying? You know, the parents. Hey, parents, I can't believe you brought it up, parents, because you know we can go into the politics. I got a lot to say about the politics. A lot to say. I ain't gonna say it to this time. It's a Caitlyn thing, so we ain't gonna talk about it. We'll make another video for politics. Politics. Then you want to go on metaphor in the Olympics. I think it's a full circle moment. And I'm pretty sure there's some retrospect going on. There's some reflection going on in them. Definitely. She sure had her hand up. She had her hand all on the chair. I'm sorry, that's not funny. That's not funny. But she had her hand. The land. I know it ain't funny. It's funny, but it ain't funny. Hey, Brittany Griner almost Ric Flair chopped herself. No, Brittany, this was what we saw last time. We saw you doing this. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see this type of dedication. You know what I'm saying? That's hilariously funny to me. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but Brittany Griner was she was an I Spy, boy. You know what I'm saying? She was an American to the core. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, though, we're coming. These teams are coming. Oh, they're definitely coming. These teams are getting better. They're getting better. The league is growing. The league is growing, right? And these teams are definitely getting better. I disagree, Element. They're definitely getting better. Now, do I think that the USA team was not well constructed? I do. I agree on that. I do agree with you on that. But I do think that these teams are getting better. They're getting better. But we'll see. We'll see. I definitely think the men's tournament, you know, because Jokic is just, God, that boy is amazing. Jokic just, it don't matter what league Jokic playing. He gonna get a triple though. He gonna make his team better. They're like, man, Jokic go out there, he gonna make his team better. And I like the fact that they was excited for that bronze. This team's basically be playing for second place. But shout out to the United States men's team and the women's basketball team and the 505 doing their thing. Oh man, Paris, listen. Brittany Griner was, hey man. Brittany Griner threw that head on her chest so hard, you know, she was singing that thing from her soul. For the land of the free. She was, you know what I'm saying? That's not funny, but it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's not funny, but it's funny, boy. Hey, what did I say? She was locked up like like Tony Stark. She was locked up like Tony Stark in that cave, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a different thing. You locked up and you can't speak the language. You know what I'm saying? It's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a different situation. When you locked up, and it's a different situation. You locked up, and you know you can't understand the language. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So hey, 9 years for some weed. Oh, she better be patriotic. You know what I'm saying? You better be patriotic. That was funny. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. No. Hey, like I said, I think that was a moment of clarity. It was a beautiful moment. Like when you see somebody come full circle, it's a beautiful moment. But that tickled me though. That tickled me. I said, man, Brittany got a feeling that thing. Boy. I was like, yep. So I do not blame her for that. Not one bit. Not one bit. LeBron played his best against Jokic. He did. LeBron played well. Do y'all think LeBron should have got the MVP? I don't know. Now that I don't know. Man, the show Steph put on them last 2 games was amazing. But LeBron was consistent. I would say that. That was consistent. Everyone looking at you like you're crazy. Hey, but you know, I think LeBron was consistent throughout the entire thing. Was that Anthony Edwards told Steph he didn't show up. He just showed up the last 3 days. He showed up the last 3 days. He said, "Sure, glad you showed up, though." You just Anthony, I can you not like Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is like, he's serious, but it's humorous, right? Like he dead serious, but you can't get mad at him because he's telling the truth. So he's serious, but it's funny. It's like yo, you was trash. The rest of the thing you was like. That's really who somebody like Anthony Edwards needs to be on the Olympic team. And we're like, yeah, Diane Taurasi, like, yo, you was really trash this Olympics. Chelsea Gray, hey, you ain't playing. You ain't showing up this Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Neither one of y'all showed up this Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. That's crazy. But listen, man, I thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I went a little longer for you now because it had been a while. It had been a while that we've done over an hour show, man. Thank you guys to all my people, man. You guys are such lovely people. I think, y'all saying that was Skip's get on y'all. So let's go to the other one. What we doing today? Okay, we're in with this. All right, but now I say they're better. We're saying that they're catching up like they did in men's. So the USA better send their best to every day. What we're saying is this: you can't agenda it, right? You can't agenda it. Like they agendaed the U.S. women's team agendaed this year's Olympics, and it almost cost them, right? And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? The U.S. Let me say it again. U.S. national women's basketball team. The committee put the agenda really before they lied. They really lied to. They really was dishonest. They really lied. It was dishonest. They said they put the best team together, and it really wasn't. And they put agenda ahead of having the best team and having the best players. I'm gonna shock y'all. I'm just gonna shock my CC. And we still on our peace tour, so we still on our Selah. AJ Reed should have been on the team too. I know, y'all. I know, right? And we don't know our peace. Don't get it twisted. Don't get Reese's Pieces. Just a little salt for you. AJ Reed should have been on the team too. It is what it is. Y'all had people that went on a free French trip, and I heard that this Olympics was trash. And once again, I heard this Olympics was trash. I heard it was trash. But hey, they came home with the W. They came home with the gold, and we appreciate them for doing that. But next year, 2024, 2026, 2028. Put the best teams out there. All right. Are y'all ready for Caitlin? Well, we're 7 days away. What is it, 8 days? 8 days away? 8 days away from Caitlin being back. Y'all ready? Y'all do the countdown? Oh, man. They say she got the shot, man. They say she's looking like Steph with the shot again. I can't wait to see how it's going. I can't wait to see Caitlin back on the court. I can't see how Chris Sides is going to mess this up. I can't wait to see Caitlin on the court. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see Caitlin. You know, she probably get, knowing Christian Size, we see a lot of Erica Willow coming up too. I can't wait to see what happens. This next half of the season is going to be very compelling. It's going to be probably most compelling. We're going to see how Chicago looks. Chicago lost their best three-point shooter. So we're going to see how they look now that they don't have that three-point barrage that they normally have. So it's going to be fun. But that was amazing. It's going to be fun. We're getting better at a faster rate than they are. This is crazy. Element go. I like the way you're thinking. I hope it's true. I disagree, but hey, I hope it's true. Listen, thank you guys so much for joining us. If you don't mind, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I thank you so much for being a part of this video tonight. All love to all the players. Man, really proud of what the United States did. Really proud of what everyone did. The committee's got to do better. The coaching has to be better. Steve Kerr was trash too. We got to talk about how bad Steve Kerr was. Steve Kerr, once again, how many times has Steph Curry got to say Steve Kerr? How many times have Katie and Steph Curry got to say Steve Kerr? You know what I'm saying? They gonna make Steve Kerr be one of the greatest coaches of all time. You're gonna be like, Steve Kerr was not a good coach. I don't know. It was a toss-up. Who was best? Who was worse, Steve Kerr or Reeves? I'm gonna go Reeves. But it was close. Very close race. Very close race. But listen, we got a lot coming up. Man, my Cowboys. I got a video coming up about the Cowboys that'll be out tomorrow. We're going to also talk about Caitlin and what Christy Side said about Caitlin. That'll be out tomorrow. So listen, tomorrow's going to be a big day. We're going to have about 3 videos out tomorrow. I promise. If I have to go live 3 times tomorrow, we're going to have 3 videos out tomorrow. So listen, thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. But everybody that's hung out with me, I promise I'll fly this through in my mouth. That was nasty. You can't get mad at me. I'm telling the truth. Listen, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for joining the King Joe Show. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you join me tomorrow. We're going to be here tomorrow. We're going to run it all week this week. We got the NFL preview coming up. We got Caitlin Clark, the WNBA, second half of the season coming up. Man, we got a lot going on. Madden comes out. We got a lot coming on. So, you guys, y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. We'll holler at you guys soon. Peace.
Welcome to America. Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home.
Oh, the breakdancing was the worst. Zay, the breaking. Breaking was the worst part of the Olympics. Breaking.
Get your money long. Call us in city for the city we put on. Poor getting poor, richer getting richer. Middle class folk, they ain't in the picture. Get rich or die trying, that's the main goal. Blowing money fast, whatever goes, Lord knows.
All I wanna be is successful.
Lifestyle of the rich and famous. Some die in the game, some die shameless. Blameless, that's my word. Spread the good news, hope it be heard. Land of the free, home of the brave. Ain't none free, the price been paid. From fingers of the God, that's ludicrous. Real talk, homie, you irrelevant. But let me switch it back, get in focus. America, please take notice. Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, kitty sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live.
Big Mo, thank you, man. Thank you, Mo, for watching, man. What's going on, my brother?
Stat paper, get your money long. Call us in city for the city we put on.
Dealer, turn hope dealer. America smoke switch, not promote the healer. America provoke caterpillar. Speaking on the realer, at every given moment, anybody can be a killer. Thank God he's a forgiver, gracious deliverer, the Holy Ghost filler, who comes to be a siller. Purge like a liver, now we're flowing like a river to the heart of America to make the devil quiver. Wait the dead thriller, but not in vanilla. In the ring like a lead, but with Holy Ghost filler with an extra clip of scripture. Squeezing on the trigger, got the devil on his tail, bouncing like Tigger. America, will ya take time to hear the word of the gospel, facing like a mirror. Things will get clearer when the devil don't steal ya. America do it big, but God do it bigger.
Big lights, big stars, big dreams, big cars, big truck. Yeah, we rolling real clean. Big job, big house, big home. Rolling kitty paint, and he sitting on chrome. It's the life that we live. Everybody trying to be a pill. Stat paper, get your money long. Call us in city for the city we put on.
Hey, Zane, I heard this. I've been hearing reports that a lot of athletes in different situations were not happy about the Paris Olympics and them hosting this year. That they did not do. It was not a great job. A lot of them enjoyed it, but at the same time, there's a lot of issues, a lot of things that happened with the track and field athletes. I think it was a big one that was documented with Sha'Carri Richardson and the young lady from Jamaica. But then there's some other issues that happened afterwards also. So I've been hearing some stuff from behind the scenes, but we're just glad. We want everyone to get home safely. Congratulations to all the athletes. Listen, it was a great time. Listen, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all be blessed. Enjoy.
Generation.